You have absolutely KO'd somebody, and you may not realize how deeply embarrassed and ashamed this person is after everything they did to see you fail, to create roadblocks for you, to get in your way. Didn't work, right? None of their plans and their schemes worked, right? And I'm seeing that this is someone that is literally like hiding, okay? They are hiding from the world, they are hiding from themselves, they're hiding from you, right? They may be hiding from their family, from their friends. This person is in a very indecisive energy right now. They are at a crossroads in their life as well, okay? But this is where they've ended up after absolutely failing to defeat you, okay? Oh my god, okay. Like, you know, this is someone that could have tried to interfere in your love life, in your career, right? In your future, man. This is someone that could have tried to interfere in a gateway of activation for you, even. You know, I don't know to what extent this person has gone to do this for you guys personally, but they set out to defeat you, okay? And they failed. And I'm seeing that you may have met somebody new. You could be in a very happy relationship. Like, I don't know how you did this, but I have this image of somebody just juggling fire, like like fire sticks, like fire twirlers. So, you know, I feel like you are someone who is very, 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 very passionate, and whoever this person is that's messed up right now, okay, they were aware of how much of a passionate person you are, okay? They may have tried to turn your fire against you, if that makes sense. So just say that your fire represents your passion, right? Your energy and your excitement for things, okay? But mostly your passion for things and people, right? You could be very passionate about people, very passionate about the things that you like to do, right? Very passionate about your career, okay? Very passionate about the way you love. And like I'm saying, it's like this person tried to turn your fire against you, right? They wanted to play with fire, but they didn't realize that you were a very skilled firebender. Like that's literally what I'm getting. Like, you turned out to be someone that would just juggle with fire for fun, okay? For fun, because you had built a skill with it, right? It's like this person came to you thinking that they could cause you to burn yourself with your own fire. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, they are missing, right? They are MIA, okay? This person is not going to be coming out of this hole that they are in for quite some time. That is what I'm getting, right? All this person actually really wants right now, whenever you're seeing this message, is to just make peace with you, okay? This is someone that actually loved you a lot, believe it or not, loved you a lot, and loves the fact that they couldn't defeat you either, right? But the amount of embarrassment that they feel right now, and their lack of awareness, right? Their lack of, it's like they don't have the tools to navigate through such low vibrational emotions. So it's kind of like, you know, they've got these really extreme feelings towards you. And this is a range of emotions that they feel towards you, right? Like anger, you know, and they feel all these things towards themselves. It's like, man, it's like being in a boxing ring and you're crowned champion. like you get the champion belt, and you're like, yeah, and everybody and the guys like, yeah, this was just such an amazing challenge. Like, thank you everybody for coming and watching. Like, I don't know, like that's what I'm just getting. You being handed this big champion belt, right? And you were trained for that ring, right? You were trained to juggle fire sticks while you fought boxing in the ring. Like, man, this motherfucker really fucked up, but they thought they were gonna defeat you, gang. No wonder they're hiding. All right, this person has gone ghost. They have disappeared, but they actually really need this time to think about, to think about all the manipulation that they tried on you, all the persuasion they tried on you, all the coercive control they tried to manipulate you with, right? This person, I'm getting, they tried every trick in their book to take you out. And they failed, right? This motherfucker was training for months to get in this ring with you, right? Training, and then they'd go back, they get defeated, right? They go back, they get defeated. They go back, then it's the championship. And this motherfucker's still alive. I'm sorry, Kate. I'm sorry, but oh, that shit's so funny. That shit's so funny, like. I just feel like this is someone that's at the back of your mind. You don't really care what this person is doing. You seem to be in a very happy, like a deeply satisfying emotional state, okay? You may be, like I'm saying, some of you this may be an ex for some of you, or someone you dated or was romantically interested in or something like that. But yeah, I'm just getting that. You could kind of low-key be... You may sense that one day you will hear from this person, right? You may sense that, okay? But why? Like why would collective even hear from this person? That's what I want to know. Why do you sense that? You may have actually been guided by the angels the whole time you were dealing with this person, right? It's kind of like when it comes to the what happened in the ring is like what happens in the ring stays in the ring, right? Like this boxing ring, I'm just in a boxing ring doing this reading. What happens in the ring stays in the ring. But there's like a whole storyline behind the things that they have trained for and tried to, come up against you. Like this person has done extensive training, right? They were like, they saw you're a boxer. You know what I mean? And they're like, you know what? Actually, I'm going to be a boxer and I'm going to take them out, right? And they had no training in boxing. like that's literally what I'm getting. And so they just started to teach themselves how to box or just put on this facade, right? They went and found the best person that could teach them whatever they needed to know to study you, to take you out, to find your weaknesses, to study your technique, right? To look for your triggers, right? What can they do in the ring to throw you off, right? What can they do to win this championship? That's what they did. And they still failed. And you are victorious over this person. I'm telling you, this is someone that is so ashamed, right? They are so ashamed of everything they did, the role that they played, right? You might have known the whole time that this person was only going to make a joke of themselves or only going to make a fool of themselves by trying to come up against you. But, the peacock wanted to ruffle up its feathers and come flying at you. So it's like, well, I just see someone go, well, I'm not going to stop him. And I'm seeing memes, okay, in my mind's eye. So some of you may make memes, right? Or memes could be significant, but I'm getting like light worker memes, okay? That they could be very significant. But yeah, and it's because you're a light worker, a very, very, very powerful light worker. And this person, they're starting to realize, look at this on the bottom. Your intuition picked up that they were possessed, okay? They were possessed by some kind of demonic force. That's the only reasoning behind why they would do what they did against you, right? Like why this person would do everything in their power and everything in their book. It's like to take you out. It's like you took that motherfucking book, you lit that shit on fire, and you started juggling that shit. Man, this demon would be speechless. And that's what I feel. This person, they got nothing left to say. They got nothing left to do. They backed themselves into a corner, right? They fought themselves into losing the championship because they thought that they really thought that you would be a good match for them or something. Like, that's what I'm getting. But you also have, look how these came out, right? Protection and then black magic on the bottom. So, you know, this person could have been doing freaking shit. They could have been doing things towards you. You know, little closet witch, closet warlock or something like that. You didn't even realize you were being protected from, all right? I do feel like an angel guided you on how to bend your fire, okay? Or how to fight in this ring as well with this person. Metaphorically speaking, gang, you know, you take out resonates, but that's just what I'm getting, right? Maybe you're getting signs and synchronicities through music. Maybe some of you have been writing music about it, right? Like, oh my God. So why did this person do all this? You know, this is what happened, okay? I'm getting this person came into your life thinking that they were going to teach you a lesson. But boy, oh boy, did you teach them a lesson. And like I'm saying, you did it effortlessly. You did it without even trying. You did it because you were trained for that, okay? Now, you know, in the ring with anyone, obviously you're going to learn something new. You know, you're going to learn something new from everyone you hop in a ring with, right? But I'm really getting that, you know, you have had so many powerful spiritual experiences in your life, right? You are someone who absorbs the lessons of life. You drink the rum of life, right? You may be a leader, or you may be just a positive example for others, okay? In the way that you show up in the world, in the way that you love, in the way that you show up for people, in the way that you show up in your career, okay? But specifically, some of you may actually be into sports, okay? So that could be significant, that I'm getting like this boxing ring thing. Yeah, there's this sort of truth. So yeah, someone could definitely be into heavy fitness or some kind of sport. But yeah, you taught this person that there isn't a lie that they could tell you, there isn't a mask that they could put on around you or up in front of you that you would not be able to break through with your sword of truth, right? You could see through illusions, you could break through lies, you could break through deception, you could cut to the truth, you could tap into the truth regardless of what was blocking it, regardless if this person was using all kinds of energy manipulation, all kinds of black magic to block your intuition. Your intuition, oh my gosh, guided you through this whole thing, like through a doorway. And it's like, there you were at the doorway with your champion belt on going, well, see you later. See you later. Okay, this could have been a very deep emotional soul tie for some of you. You know, whew. A lot of deep emotions involved, okay? But like I'm saying, you seem happy. I'm just keep hearing, are you happy now? Are you happy now? That's what I'm getting. And like I'm saying, this person's at a crossroads right now, okay? But I feel like, you know, they tried to interfere in your love life, your relationship, right? Your happy ever after. They tried to interfere with your finances, with your energy. And I have to say this, your energy, mostly. This person tried to create blockages in your energy, but you may have alchemized this, transmuted this energy really, really quickly, okay? Because I'm getting like black and white. You are like not black and white. It's like some of you may, you know, resonate more with the gray, right? The in-between, okay? But I am getting that you know how to keep a balance, right? And I'm getting somebody very fucking skilled at this, right? Like you know how boxers are on their feet, they're on their toes, right? And they've got really good balance, they've got really good technique, they know how to jab, they know how to go under, they know how to duck, they know how to they know how to block, they know how to defend themselves, right? I'm getting like this person completely underestimated your skills, right? Even after all the studying they did, it's like they couldn't really see how magnificent you were because they were more concerned with taking you out, right? Now, why did this person want to take my collective out so bad? It's something to do with that. Like I'm saying, they have been possessed by some kind of demonic force, but I'm just getting, they really wanted to prove a point, okay? They wanted to judge you, or they had a judgment about you that they really wanted to prove, right? That you weren't who you said you were, you weren't as skilled at what as you said you were, you weren't as, like something like that, okay? Boy, oh boy, did you prove this person wrong. Some of you may have even taken some time off and then, and then came back and they said, it's game time, bitches, right? Well, I'm seeing that you completely liberated yourself from this psychopath, okay? Psychopath. And now they can't sleep, right? This is what they got. The biggest bags under their eyes, okay? Not from a health condition, but like this person can't sleep, right? All the cruel, let me just spell it out, C-R-U-E-L, all the cruelty that they projected onto you, okay? This is someone that could have bullied you, run smear campaigns against you, right? Each box has got a different team, they got a different coach, right? They had someone coaching them, probably they BFF or their mama or their daddy, right? You had someone coaching you, might have been angels, your spirit team, or it could have been someone that mentors you, someone that you really look up to, right? Or it could have been just yourself, you and your spirit team, right? I don't know, wherever this person was getting advice, I think they're starting to realize that advice coming from that source ain't gonna cut it in life. You know what I mean? Like they could be realizing the people around them were actually, out to sabotage them and don't really care about them. But I feel like this is someone who, they have a lot of mixed feelings. Like I'm saying, they actually still feel very strongly towards you. Let's just clarify this, okay? They just feel so defeated. Yeah. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, underneath all this hatred that they've had towards you, right? And all these misunderstandings, right? This deep desire to misunderstand you that they've had. They still feel like you're their soulmate or something, right? And this goes back to this soul tie that you and this soul have, okay? But they're realizing that they really made a fool of themselves, okay? Like this motherfucking clown, man. This motherfucking pumpkin head, man. Made a real fool of themselves. They made a real fool of themselves. And, it's like they have nothing left to do but reflect on the fact that there's certain people in this world they can't beat. No matter how big their ego is, no matter what, even if they want to tell themselves they could beat certain people, there's certain spirit, people have different spirit teams as well, right? People have different purposes. The weight of their purposes hold different weight in the spirit, right? So it's like this person is realizing that they can't just go around messing with anyone. So you have taught this person a huge lesson about light workers. And seriously, good on you. I'm so sorry if I just hurt your ears. For those with sensitive ears. But yeah, look at that. I'm telling you, you taught this person that. You taught them they can't mess with every light worker. They can't do that. They can't just get away doing that shit. They can't just get away manipulating people, right? Some light workers are genuinely trained to kill and destroy. Man, it's like military training to kill and destroy. When it comes to this war, when it comes to protecting our people, protecting our own, standing up for what we believe in and moving into this new era, this golden era safely, man, these motherfuckers, they royally did something really nasty to themselves by coming up against you. Okay, and they've also realized that they don't know everything. Right? They thought they knew everything. They thought they knew people. They thought they could read people like a book. They could manipulate, just pull this string, pull that string, pull this string. The whole time you're sitting back watching, letting this person do that. Like, I'll just let him do it. Like, I'll let him do it, right? Some of you are so confident in your protection as well, okay? You know, so that you were never intimidated by this person, but it's like it's really hitting them. It's really hitting them that the joke was on them the whole time. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm getting. And, you know, there's certain light workers that are trained to not only stand up to bullies, but mirror bullies, right? So that's what I'm getting. Twin flame, powerful gifts. Look at this, what just came out. So some of you may have a twin flame connection. You know, your twin flame could be throughout the multiverse. Your twin flame may be on Earth. You take a resonance, but you have very powerful gifts, right? The way that you are trained to be in this ring, to go up against your ops, okay? It doesn't mean that there isn't bigger, badder motherfuckers that you can't, you know, they're not going to fuck you up in the ring, but, you know, everybody likes a good challenge, you know, everybody likes a good fight. I just feel like this person saw you as a really fit fight, a really fit challenge, but look, you won, okay? You may have had the assistance or the help of your twin flame, okay? Maybe some of you tarot could be significant. Maybe tarot helped you, all right? But you are the winner. You are the winner, chicken dinner, ding, 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 and you walk away with the prize money, right? You walk away with the prize and the big fat belt, man, because you're the big fat star, man. But I'm getting all this person can do now is just monitor your life in the shadows, right? They may monitor you, they may try to keep tabs on you in the shadows, but they're just so deeply embarrassed because they're realizing how you outsmarted them from the beginning. Like, you know what I mean? You were encrypted the whole time. Your technique is encrypted. You know what I mean? Even if they studied you all day long, months and months, years and years, you'd still be encrypted. You can't be cracked. You're like an enigma. You know what I mean? Again, some of you have had powerful soul star chakra activations, like, and you're very powerfully gifted. Not only are you good with your body and your reflexes, right? It's to do with your responses to things, but also you're really good at like listening to your intuition as well. And this could also be why it's easy for angels to guide you. So they're realizing how selfish they are. Okay, whatever this person's going through is their own karma. That's what they go. That's just the facts, gang. Whatever this person's going through is their own karma for gathering witches and warlocks together to do witches spells against you, for gathering groups of people to target you and do spell work against you. Right? I'm telling you, under the moon, motherfuckers. Under the moon, motherfuckers. Like, trying to bind you to them, right? Trying to bind your power to them. Oh, trying to use your energy, siphon your energy. Well, that was an epic fail, wasn't it? And all it's resulted in is just bad luck for this person and disappointment. Can you believe this? This is all hitting this on top of the coven that's tried to bind you, right? This person, their family, or whoever they were tied to. It's just disappointment after disappointment and bad luck after bad luck for these people. This person and the people that they were connected to, the tower just fell out. Boom, right? You know, you can't put a price on divine timing, I'll tell you that much, gang. I love you so much. Let me know if this resonated. I'll see you in the next one. Peace to the cosmos.